Hello and welcome back to Beyond Belief, the channel where we explore the most mysterious and unexplained corners of our world. Today we're diving deep into the heart of Texas, a state known not only for its rich history, but also for its spine-tingling mysteries. Join us as we count down the top 10 paranormal places in Texas. Buckle up, it's going to be a thrilling ride. See if you can spot the two fake stories. Comment your guesses. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the Bragg Road Ghost Light. A phenomenon that has intrigued and mystified both locals and visitors for well over a century. This spectral light appears on an old logging road, now known as Bragg Road, in the dense and shadowy expanse of the Big Thicket National Preserve in Saratoga, Texas. The history of the Bragg Road Ghost Light dates back to the early 1900s. The road itself was once a part of a railway that served the lumber industry, a lifeline for the thriving logging community. But as the industry waned, the rails were removed, leaving behind a straight, narrow path through the thick forest, perfect for the birth of a legend. The light, often described as a glowing orb, appears without warning, floating eerily along the 8-mile stretch of dirt road. Its color varies from white to yellow, sometimes even taking on a reddish hue. Eyewitnesses report that the light seems to dance, moving unpredictably, flickering in and out of existence as it travels through the dense thicket. Many theories attempt to explain this haunting phenomenon. Some believe it to be the spirit of a lost traveler or a railway worker who met a tragic end. Others speculate about natural explanations like swamp gas or piezoelectric effects caused by underground quartz. Yet despite numerous investigations, none have conclusively explained the source of the Bragg Road ghost light. Paranormal investigators flock to Bragg Road, especially on moonless nights, in hopes of catching a glimpse of this elusive light. The experience is often described as chilling, as the light appears to react to the presence of onlookers, sometimes approaching, other times retreating. At number 9, we have the Baker Hotel in Mineral Wells. Opened in 1929, this once magnificent structure was a pinnacle of luxury and sophistication, attracting celebrities, dignitaries, and those seeking the curative powers of the local mineral waters. Now its grandeur has faded, and the echoes of its opulent past are overshadowed by rumors of the supernatural. In its prime, the Baker Hotel was a masterpiece of architecture and elegance, boasting lavish ballrooms, a state-of-the-art spa, and opulent guest rooms. It was a symbol of high society and the epitome of luxury in the early 20th century. However, as the decades passed, the glitz and glamour of the hotel dimmed, leading to its closure in the 1970s. The hotel's decline set the stage for its eerie transformation. Guests and staff have reported numerous paranormal experiences, from the sighting of ghostly figures to the unexplained noises echoing through the empty corridors. A common report is the apparition of a woman, believed to be the mistress of a former owner, seen wandering the decrepit halls or standing silently in guest rooms. The hotel's history is marked by tales of despair, including untimely deaths and rumored affairs. One such story involves the tragic death of the owner's mistress, who is said to have leapt to her demise from the hotel's rooftop. Her presence is often marked by the mysterious scent of perfume, a sensory reminder of her tragic fate. Number 8 on our ghostly journey brings us to the desolate and foreboding Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Situated in Yorktown, Texas, this abandoned medical facility stands as a stark contrast to its once vibrant past. Opened in 1950 by the Felician Sisters, a Catholic order, it was a place of healing and hope. But now, long after its closure in 1986, it has become a haven for the paranormal. Throughout its operational years, the hospital witnessed an estimated 2,000 deaths, ranging from patients succumbing to illnesses to more tragic and untimely demise. This high mortality rate, combined with the emotional intensity often associated with hospitals, is believed to have left an indelible imprint on the very fabric of the building. Visitors to the now abandoned Yorktown Memorial Hospital report a range of chilling experiences. The corridors, once filled with the hustle and bustle of medical staff and patients, now echo with the eerie sounds of voices from an unseen realm. These disembodied whispers and cries add a profound eeriness to the already unsettling atmosphere. The most intense paranormal activity is said to occur in specific areas of the hospital, such as the surgery room, the chapel, and the basement. Investigators have recorded unexplained electromagnetic field (EMF) readings, sudden drops in temperature, and even captured EVPs, aka electronic voice phenomena, that suggest a presence beyond the living. At number 7, we journey to a seemingly ordinary railroad crossing in San Antonio, Texas, shrouded in a chilling urban legend that has both terrified and intrigued locals and visitors for decades. The story centers around a tragic accident that is said to have claimed the lives of several school children in the area. The legend recounts a heartbreaking incident from many years ago. A school bus filled with children stalled on these very tracks. In a twist of fate, a train collided with the bus, leading to a tragic loss of young lives. Since then, the crossing has been enveloped in an aura of sorrow and mystery, becoming the focus of a haunting phenomenon. Many who visit this railroad crossing are drawn by the eerie tales of ghostly intervention. It is said that if you park your car near the tracks and shift to neutral, an unseen force will push your vehicle to safety across the tracks. This has led to the belief that the spirits of the children, in a perpetual attempt to prevent another tragedy, are the ones guiding cars away from harm. In an attempt to capture proof of these ghostly guardians, some visitors have taken to sprinkling flour or baby powder on their car bumpers. After being pushed across the tracks, they inspect the bumper to find small handprints embedded in the powder, as if little hands had indeed pushed the vehicle. These prints serve as both a compelling and chilling piece of evidence for believers. Skeptics might argue that the phenomenon is nothing more than an optical illusion or a trick of the landscape. However, for those who have experienced it, the sensation of being pushed by unseen hands is both real and unnerving. The legend of the haunted railroad crossing continues to be a topic of fascination, debate, and fear. Is it a true haunting, a manifestation of collective grief, or simply an urban myth? At number 6, we venture to Missouri City's spirited schoolhouse. Dating back to the 1800s, this historic structure exudes an atmosphere of times gone by, but it's not just nostalgia that fills its aged walls. The schoolhouse is rumored to be haunted by the spirit of a former teacher, whose presence is as palpable as the rich history of the place. This little schoolhouse, now a relic of the past, once teemed with the sounds of learning and laughter. The teacher, known for her dedication and love for her students, is said to have formed a deep connection with the school. According to local lore, her spirit remains tethered to the classroom, unable to leave the place where she devoted her life. Visitors and paranormal investigators who have dared to explore the old schoolhouse tell of eerie occurrences that challenge explanation. The most common experience is the sound of a chalkboard being written on, despite no one being present. Some have reported seeing words mysteriously appear on the chalkboard, only to be erased moments later. The sensation of being watched is a frequent report among those who visit the schoolhouse. It's as if the former teacher still oversees her classroom, her unseen gaze lingering on anyone who enters. Some visitors have described a feeling of being gently guided or nudged, as if the teacher is still conducting her lessons from beyond the veil. Halfway at number 5, Driscoll Hotel in Austin. Built in 1886 by cattle baron Jesse Driscoll, this iconic landmark is a masterpiece of Romanesque architecture, exuding an air of grandeur and old-world charm. Yet beneath its luxurious facade, the hotel harbors a myriad of ghostly tales and unexplained phenomena, making it one of the most haunted locations in Texas. The Driscoll's long history is steeped in tales of triumph and tragedy. From its early days as a social hub for Austin's elite, to its role in hosting inaugural balls and high society events, the hotel has witnessed the full spectrum of human emotion. But it's the stories of sorrow and untimely deaths that have contributed most to its haunted reputation. Guests and staff have reported numerous encounters with spectral figures, particularly those dressed in Victorian-era attire. The most famous of these apparitions is the suicide bride's ghost, said to haunt the 5th floor. Legend has it that 2 separate brides, decades apart, took their own lives in the same room, and their spirits have lingered ever since. The most intense paranormal activity is said to occur in specific areas of the hotel, such as the grand staircase, the historic ballroom, and various guest rooms known for tragic events. Paranormal investigators have recorded significant electromagnetic field (EMF) readings and captured ghostly images and EVPs in these locations. If you're enjoying this haunting journey, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We've got more ghostly tales ahead and you won't want to miss a single one. At number 4 on our ghostly trail, we explore the historic Presidio La Bahia. Located near Goliad, Texas, this fort, with its storied past, played a pivotal role in the Texas Revolution and has become a symbol of both bravery and tragedy. Its walls, steeped in history, are said to be haunted by the spirits of soldiers who fought and died in the bloody battles that took place here. Built in 1749, Presidio La Bahia was originally constructed to protect the early Spanish colonies in the area. However, its most significant role came during the Texas Revolution, particularly during the infamous Goliad Massacre in 1836. Hundreds of Texian soldiers were executed within and around its walls, a harrowing event that left an indelible mark on the fort's history. The heavy air of history and loss at Presidio La Bahia has given rise to numerous reports of paranormal activity. Visitors and staff have recounted unexplained noises, the sounds of marching feet, muffled drum beats, and distant cries, echoing through the complex as if the past were replaying itself. Ghostly apparitions are a common occurrence, with many claiming to have seen the spectral figures of soldiers wandering the grounds or standing guard at the walls. These sightings often come with a profound emotional impact, as if the visitors are momentarily transported back to the tumultuous days of the Revolution. At number 3, we delve into the haunted mansion of Segura Ranch. Located in the proximity of San Antonio, this once magnificent estate, now standing in ruins, whispers secrets of a bygone era filled with passion, tragedy, and unexplained occurrences. The mansion's dilapidated state only adds to its ghostly aura, as tales of a tragic love story echo through its crumbling walls. The Segura Mansion, built in the late 1800s, was the centerpiece of a thriving ranch, a symbol of wealth and prosperity. However, it's the story of a forbidden love affair that has etched the mansion into local lore. Legend speaks of a young woman, a member of the Segura family, who fell deeply in love with a man deemed unsuitable by her family. Their love, filled with hope and despair, is said to have ended in tragedy. Those who have ventured into the mansion at night tell of unexplained phenomena that defy logical explanation. Shadows move with no discernible source. Soft whispers are heard in empty rooms, and objects are found displaced as if touched by unseen hands. Perhaps the most chilling encounters are those of a spectral figure, seen gazing out of the windows or wandering the desolate rooms, forever trapped in her tragic past. The haunted mansion of Segura Ranch offers more than just a ghost story. It is a journey into a tale of lost love and eternal longing. The eerie ambience of the ruins, combined with the legend that envelops it, creates an experience that is both haunting and deeply moving. For the adventurous souls who dare to explore its decayed grandeur, the mansion provides a unique glimpse into the spectral world, where the lines between love, loss, and the paranormal are indistinguishably blurred. Number 2 takes us to the Old Alton Bridge, more ominously known as Goatman's Bridge, located in Denton, Texas. This seemingly ordinary wooden bridge, constructed in 1884, has become infamous for its eerie atmosphere and the spine-chilling legend of the Goatman, an entity that is said to haunt this area. The legend of Goatman's Bridge is a tapestry of eerie stories and local folklore. The most prominent tale speaks of a half-man, half-goat creature said to lurk in the woods surrounding the bridge. According to the legend, this sinister figure was once a local goat farmer who met a tragic and violent end at the hands of those who despised him. In death, he was transformed into a vengeful spirit, now haunting the bridge and its vicinity. Visitors to the bridge, especially after dark, report a range of unexplained and unsettling phenomena. The sounds of unnatural and guttural growls echo in the stillness of the night, while strange lights appear and disappear without discernible sources. The thick air of unease often leaves people with the unnerving sensation of being watched by an unseen entity. Some have reported encountering the Goatman's figure, describing it as a shadowy silhouette with glowing eyes, evoking both fascination and terror. Others have experienced sudden drops in temperature and the feeling of an invisible presence brushing past them, adding to the bridge's ominous reputation. At the number 1 spot of our haunting journey, we arrive at Catherine's Bridge. Shrouded in mystery, this bridge is nestled in a remote area, far from the hustle and bustle of city life. It's a place steeped in legend where the natural beauty of its surroundings contrasts sharply with the chilling tales of the supernatural that envelop it. The story of Catherine's Bridge is as tragic as it is mysterious. It centers around a woman named Catherine, whose life was marred by a series of tragic events, culminating in her untimely and violent death on this very bridge. According to local legend, her spirit was unable to find peace, leaving her to roam the area in search of justice or perhaps to reconcile her troubled past. Over the years, Catherine's Bridge, those who visit, especially at night, report a myriad of unexplained occurrences. The most common experience is an overwhelming sense of sadness and despair, almost as if the sorrow of Catherine's spirit permeates the very air. Perhaps the most compelling evidence of the paranormal at Catherine's Bridge are the numerous sightings of ghostly apparitions. These spectral figures, believed to be manifestations of Catherine and others tied to the bridge's tragic history, appear as fleeting shadows or distinct forms, vanishing as quickly as they emerge. So there you have it, the top 10 paranormal places in Texas, each with its own chilling story and mysteries waiting to be explored. Thanks for joining us on this ghostly journey through the Lone Star State. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos from Beyond Belief. Until next time, keep exploring the unexplained.